Welcome back, B-movie fans. I'm still not feeling that one a whole lot either. We'll figure it out. Today I want to talk about a new Chinese creature feature called Varanus Priscus. It just came out earlier this year. It's actually viewable for free on YouTube on the Yoku channel, or Yuku channel. I'll link to it in the description below. It has English subtitles. You just gotta turn on the captions to get them. It's a really fun movie. I've said before in previous reviews that Chinese creature features are pretty much identical to the old sci-fi original movies that used to come out every Saturday, and I've really loved those, and I miss those so much. So finding this treasure trove of Chinese creature features is like a godsend for me. And this one really scratched that itch really well for me. It's pretty much Tropic Thunder if instead of a drug cartel, the people involved in making the movie came across a giant mutant creature. It's about a film crew that goes to this island, jungle island, to film a creature feature movie actually, when they set off explosives for a special effect that ends up awakening a slumbering, dormant, gigantic creature, gigantic lizard mutant creature. And it starts chasing them, and they have to survive not only that, but also a gigantic snake that pops up as well while they're trying to get off the island. And there's other things in there as well, but those are the two main big threats. It actually reminded me a lot of the old sci-fi movie Curse of the Komodo, or more specifically its sequel, Komodo vs. Cobra, mixed with Tropic Thunder. Like, that's pretty much the perfect explanation for this movie. The stunts in this movie, especially during the action scenes, are so totally unrealistic and insane, and I absolutely love it for that. It felt like they were directed by like a low rent, low budget version of John Woo. So if that sounds like it's something that you'd enjoy, then you'd probably enjoy the action scenes in this. Fans of cheesy movies like I am can't help but love the action scenes in this movie. And some might say, such as myself, the cheesier an action scene is, the more fun it is, and they are really fun here. Especially when you've got people, especially attractive ladies, in leather, riding around on motorcycles, firing guns. I mean, granted, that portion was the movie within the movie, but it was still really awesome, and I really enjoyed it. The CGI is kind of a mixed bag. I mean, by Hollywood big budget standards, of course, it's not good, but judging this based off other movies like this and like the sci-fi originals quality of stuff, I thought they were pretty good. I mean, there's a few shots here and there that were not up to par, but overall, I thought they were pretty good for this type of thing. And we got a lot of mutant creatures. I mean, putting aside the title mutant lizard and the gigantic snake that it comes across, there's also quite a few scenes of other things as well, such as a sequence that really reminded me of The Mummy a lot, where the characters are wandering through a cave and they get attacked by these swarms of bugs, kind of like the scarabs from The Mummy. I think the movie called them mutant ticks, giant mutant ticks, but that's not even accurate, even though that's what the movie called them, because they like burrow inside of you and use you as a host kind of thing. It's really creepy, and it was actually really well done. And it just made me wish that they were almost a bigger part of the movie, because I really enjoyed that portion. Another aspect I liked is in some of these creature feature movies, they hint at the creature, but because of budget reasons, they don't really show it until like halfway through the movie. And even after that, it's like very sparingly that they have a scene with the creature. But in this one, like, just almost right out of the gate, like within 15 minutes, the explosions go off, they wake the creature up, and it just comes storming into their camp full force. Like, there's no beating around the bush. There's no sneaking around taking out people one at a time here and there while other people don't even know what's going on. It's just boom, explosion goes off, it wakes up, it charges the camp, they're running and screaming. And the movie moves at such a fast pace throughout that there's hardly any breathing time. Like, it's just action scene after action scene after action scene with like one or two smaller character scenes here and there throughout. Like, there's a short sequence where they're camping overnight, just stuff like that, but it's very much very quick pace. Those scenes where it's character development, which I use in air quotes because most of the characters are pretty cookie cutter and forgettable, but those scenes are very quick, and then it's right back into the action again with killer bugs, giant killer snake, giant killer lizard, just all sorts of fun stuff throughout. These Chinese creature feature movies, I mean, I am pretty apologetic towards them because this is the kind of stuff that I love watching. But even with that said, some of them can be pretty hit and miss. But this one I really enjoyed, and anybody who is like me and likes this kind of stuff, I really suggest going to the link that I've got linked in the description below and checking it out for yourself. That channel actually does post a lot of Chinese movies for free, and I'd say about 80% of them they usually post up English subtitles with, so it's a pretty great resource for this kind of stuff. That's pretty much it on this one, I think. It was definitely one of the most fun movies I've watched in a long time, and it just makes me wish that, like in China and in those territories, we had the option of seeing these at the theater. Like, I know they don't hold up to our regular theatrical level of quality for our movies, but for people like me who like this stuff, like, even if it was just in some specialty theater or like on one screen, one showing a day at a regular theater or something like that, just so we have the option of going and seeing stuff like this on the big screen, that would be so much fun. Maybe one day. Maybe. Alright, until next time. Bye.